Happy June.
Yes, happy June.
Wow,
It's a
wow.
big June.
Big June. Yeah. Big stuff. May was fast and furious. And I
That
know a
came
lot of what?
it came and went so fast, June.
Yeah, yeah.
It just flew by.
And I know some of you guys have already, I think, had kids graduating and stuff in May,
Hmm.
and our big graduation time is June here, so that's what we're coming into, ramping up to graduations.
It's I think May, especially for those that have school kids, it's probably the busiest month
Yeah,
because you've got proms, you've got baccalaureates and parties for graduation, you have uh, senior ditch days and just all
yeah.
sorts of chaos. And especially for cookiers, there's weddings and graduations and Mother's Day.
Teacher
Um,
appreciation.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's a big month for
Plus
cookiers.
a lot of anniversaries.
Hmm.
Kelly here included. It is the season for weddings, So that means a lot of anniversaries, a lot of bridal showers, a lot of and we have all of these things. Oh my gosh, everything.
Yeah.
Happy 35th wedding
Yeah.
anniversary. That's so cool. What year is 35? Good morning back from
I'll
fishing.
look it up.
So cool. Yeah, that's always interesting. Like the material, the traditional gift for the anniversary.
It looks like emerald.
Emerald.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
emerald year. Okay, Kelly. I
Yeah,
love
there's
this.
emerald on everything, but I'm not seeing the list of what 35th is.
On the 28th, 31 years ago. How fun. Yeah, it is the season. We have ours coming up too. Our anniversary's coming up. You could do emerald. Hello, Leanne. It was hot for you, Sylvie. Really? Oh, it was cold. Um, yeah. What's ours? Do you see what ours is?
No, I can't see I don't see a list of like okay.
You have a multiple personality with your weather happening, Kathy. Yeah, here it's pretty. I don't know. It's been warm.
Okay, so do you really want to know?
I do. What do I have
Okay,
to look forward to here or to
so
give you?
let's see. 35th is coral,
Coral.
according to like the traditional
Yeah. I know
gifts.
there's like two options, right? Like a more
Yeah, there's a
updated.
traditional, and then there's a like a more modern um, gift,
Yeah.
and yeah, and so that's the traditional one, but I can't find the modern.
Hmm.
Man, why is it so difficult to find these? Shouldn't there just be a list like
There
that
is.
easily
I've
populates?
seen a list before.
Well, yeah, that's what I was looking
Yeah.
for, but there should be just like, come on, why is this website so difficult to find?
A little chart.
Yeah, should be easy. Okay, here's traditional, modern, and gemstone. 35th, traditional, coral, modern is jade, and the gemstone is emerald.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Those are all fun options. You know?
I like it.
Neat. Modern is jade. Easier to get coral, I would think. Something coral, right? At least here. Go to the little shell shop down the road. Sage is getting ready to go to her. She's a maid of honor in her friend's wedding this week. So she is packing up to go a couple hours to go get ready for that. Dress like trying on, and she's been doing lettering and making things pretty for her wedding. It's cool.
The responsibilities of a bridesmaid, of the maid of honor.
The maid of honor who
Yeah.
also is really good at calligraphy.
Hmm.
This added added responsibilities. Your garden has been flooded several times, and you had a tornado watch up. Not again, Kathy.
Man.
No. You like, yeah, those are good options. What are our options? Do you still have it up?
No, because it's like 20th, 25th, 30th.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see one for us.
Okay.
Not yet. Yeah, 27.
27 years.
Okay, let's see if Hallmark has it. Okay, 27, according to Hallmark, is music.
What? Are you joking?
Yeah, that's the traditional one, because choral is on this list as 35th. So 27th is music.
27th is music.
Yeah, if my voice is like this for our anniversary, I'll sing to you.
You'll sing me some Barry White.
Yeah, it'll be great.
I didn't realize that could be something like not tangible.
Yeah. Bunny Cakes and Cookies says, hi, Liz.
Hello, how are you? That's so, I guess, I mean, you could still have something music themed and it could still be tangible.
Mhm.
Or you could write me music, or I could write you a sonnet or something like that.
Are you going to write me a sonnet?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe a limerick. Maybe a limerick. 20. These are big years, guys. 40, 20, 35, 31. Wow. That's exciting. Good job, guys. You did it. Hey, Candace. We have some homeworks, believe it or not. We're day 2, and we have 2 homeworks.
Wow. Yes, we do. Isn't that crazy? Like,
yeah.
It's so soon. And look there's Kathy working on her homework.
And no, Sage did not get to her homework. She was doing, again, a lot of calligraphy, a lot of lettering on mirrors and name tags and all that. Yeah, smart. I love that.
That's cool. Yeah, we had our Alaskan cruise meeting just last week. It was really fun. And we'll have another one in another couple of months. We're going to get our excursions in early, but there's still time to get rooms. So if you do have any questions, then please let us know.
Yeah.
So, this is the lesson for this month.
So fun. This makes me want to go play.
I know you do. I know it. So with that, there's the lesson. Isn't that awesome? It's so bright and fun.
Yeah.
And it's really great for Father's Day. But
and you brought up a crazy point about this month's lesson. So we put tags on the lesson so that it's easier to find, right? So there's florals and there's all kinds of little tags so it's easier to track. What was that one? Maybe there's been some other themes on this that I need to do. And you said there was a new tag for this set that we've never done before.
Never in the history of McGoo U in over 10 years.
Which is crazy.
This is the first sports themed set that you've done.
It's about time.
And it's pickleball. Pickleball is the first sports one. Incredible, man.
You need to try it, Paige. It's so fun. Oh, she said you did. I thought that was so funny. I'm like, oh, how's your homework coming along? She's like, yay, you're doing it now too. Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yes, but I would also say that there was also a bowling one, but those are leisure activities and not sports, and I will die on that hill.
We were on the fringe for you. We were like getting close to sports, but not quite.
Yes. Yes. If there aren't concrete points, then no. Then you can't do. Then that's not a sport. And if you end up playing it better when you're inebriated, not a sport. Not a sport.
I think some people would argue that they play pickleball better inebriated.
Kathy. Okay.
Okay. Well, we barely touched on the signing up for excursions, so that's it was more of a general. But I think the next one will be more focused on that one anyway. So that's
for sure. All right. So we know this is your sports set. for this month. And we have 2 homeworks. The very first one is a very creative version from Danielle Stone. Look at that.
So cute. Woo. Yeah, and I've seen a pickleball that color. They really come
Yes.
in all colors.
Well, that's the indoor.
Indoor. This is the indoor pickleball sport here.
Danielle only plays
So
indoor.
cute. Yeah.
So yeah. So that's the ball she knows.
Yeah.
And then here's Susan Brenner.
Oh my gosh, so cute. How
So
shiny
great.
does that pickleball look? Like, that's so cute.
I'm gonna go hit it right now.
I know.
Those are the 2 for this month or for this week. But while we have a minute to talk about McGoo U, we might as well go through the entire set. So this is the set. And then here you go.
Yes. Okay. You need to watch the Expert Lab. So cool. It was really interesting to talk about with Amanda Henneman of Baked by Amanda, the differences with glaze and royal icing, and how a lot more things are possible nowadays with glaze that weren't really possible before, and kind of how she's adjusted things so that she can do a lot more things that we royal icers can do. Wasn't that interesting? Yeah, really, really cool. If you've ever decorated with glaze, it's a different animal. And so yeah, really fun to see what's possible. She used leftover icing from Darcy's birthday cookie. How cute. That's so smart. And it worked out so perfectly. I love that you use your name in third person. Now I need to see Darcy's birthday cookie. What? Wow, those are bright. Yeah, really fun. You took her elective in Reno. That's so neat. Yeah, Sage did too. So great. Yeah. Wow. Yay for beating Becky. That too. I know. Okay. I wanted to get back to this. Okay. Bowling has concrete points for sure. Yeah. If I break 100, I'm stoked with myself. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, but like I said, I argue that any sport that you can that people can arguably do better inebriated is not a sport.
I bet they couldn't do it better. At least the bowling one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see folks on the bowling tour. We contend it is a sport, which I think is a sport. But wait, I need to get that last comment. Go back to that. You contend pickleball is leisure, not sport. Have you played, Liesel? And who have you played with? So I met somebody. I was talking to somebody the other day, and she said some of her friends went to go play pickleball, and they were kind of just having fun. And some older ladies came and they said, "Oh, this is our court. This is where we play." And they said, "Oh, well, this is a public. These are public courts." And I said, "Yeah, but this is where we play every week at this time on this court." And so the girl said, no. And so the older lady said, "We'll play you for it. We'll play you for the court." And so the young girls said, "Okay." Because these ladies were in their 70s, early 80s. Like, they were older gals. And these were late 20s girls. So they're like, "Yeah, we'll take that challenge." You want to guess who won? She said those old ladies just smoked them. Absolutely trashed them. So they're like, "Bye." Bye-bye. So funny. You have played. It's like watered down tennis for those with bad knees. It can be, yeah.
I mean, what
it's possible.
If you haven't seen the professionals play, you won't say that it's not a sport after watching them play. Mm-hmm. And by the way, I have seen professional fishing on ESPN. Oh. Still not a sport.
None.
Nope.
On the pickleball courts, there's they call it the social side, which is like, it's a lot slowed down. It's like, and then I don't even know. And then there's the advanced side where you leave with bruises and there's bleeding and there's tears and everyone is drenched with sweat. Like, I'm absolutely just It's disgusting. It's really gross. We leave it all on the court.
I wasn't going to say it,
We
but
just closed a hockey rink to put pickle courts in Atlanta because the owner and his wife loves it so much. Yeah, our pickleball courts used to be a roller derby rink. So yeah, interesting. The cruise we were going in September has a court on the ship. I was wondering about that. There was a court on the ship we went on in, not to Greece, but a different one, right? Which one? Oh, it was that one. But it was so windy that it was like, this is annoying. Maybe port days would be better to play, but whenever we played, it was
windy and crappy,
moving like crazy. Give me a vote, Mr. John, then we'll talk. Yeah, I know.
Nope. You won't see me out there fishing. I barely have the patience to sit through like a movie, let alone, sitting there waiting for something to bite a line that I just put in the water. No,
Denver really likes fishing. Denver loves it.
It's a good thing that I could buy fish in a supermarket, or we would never eat it. All right, so we had the expert lab and mixing it up, and here's
so
your
fun.
This I loved.
Okay, wait, go back to Amanda though.
Oh, yeah.
So fascinating how things work out. You know how like the theme is pickleball and it's our first time doing sports. Her story, incredible. You got to watch it because it just happens that we had the perfect, and it happens so often actually that we have the perfect guest to go with like the theme. If you've ever noticed, like they just kind of end up somehow tying into the theme of the lesson that month or something. It's very funny to me how that works out. But yeah, watch her mixing it up, listen to her story. It's
really great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, smart cookie. This one is really funny because it's all about, if sometimes you get a cookie order that you're like, oh my gosh, I love this theme. I've always wanted to do this theme. I know exactly what I'm going to do in each of my cookies. And then there's those orders where we're like, I've never seen that movie. I have no idea about that whole culture, about that whole vibe. And you kind of have to look up, do a little research. So this is about doing research, but also making sure that the research is correct, because not everything you see on the interwebs is true. So I ended up, just as an example, because it applies to everything. It applies to, a TV show that you have to do a set for. But since we were on pickleball, I did a search for pickleball clip art and stickers and things that could be used as inspiration for our cookies. And it was really funny what showed up in the searches. And a lot of non-pickleball images. So you can't trust just looking up blank clip art like pickleball clip art, because so many things were not even pickleball related, different terms and things. So that was a fun little experiment to go on. Like in that picture, in that the sticker that it shows right there. Does anybody see what's wrong with this sticker? Cute sticker, cute visual, would make a great cookie. Only one thing wrong. Well, a couple things wrong, but one big one. You have pickleball courts in Groveland. We bought a set of paddles and balls. That's as far as you can. That's the first step. Yeah, fishing is so fun and relaxing. I know, I like it. I usually just sit and watch Denver fish, but that's fun too. I really enjoy that. You have to reserve the courts there ahead of time. It's so popular. Yeah, that's right. The racket. So some people will use those terms interchangeably, but that is a racket. That is a stringed racket, and we do not use those in pickleball. Those, if you came on a pickleball court with that, you get some friendly helpers to tell you what's to change. Impromptu design. This is the extra frosting, which happens to be a pickleball court. There's the kitchen and the no volley zone. This is okay. This is to get you in the mood when you're playing pickleball or decorating pickleball or any sports, really. Sports related cookies. These are really stadium anthems. A lot of power ballads. No power ballads. Lots of hype music. Yeah. No nets on the paddles. Used to play on a church pickleball team. I'll tell you, it's definitely a sport. How fun. Yeah. Yeah.
I
It was
want a
fun.
church pickleball team.
I know. That's fun.
Yeah. That's great. So we have a great new lesson, great new playlist.
Yeah.
We have
It comes together really quickly too.
yes.
It does.
I believe this is one of the shortest McGoo U's.
Yeah. Go Cubs go. Is that on there?
No, and I didn't put the Dodgers one either.
No
So,
team specific. Yeah.
No.
Yay, Carol made it. What is the? I think it's cookie cutters are on sale this month. Is that right?
Yes, cookie cutters 50% off.
Woo!
All stainless steel cookie cutters.
Stainless
Some
steel.
of those that have been around for a while, you guys have seen it and taken advantage. There are a lot of newbies over the last few months, so it's really for them.
Yeah, and so if you're looking to get the printed cutters, that isn't included in the sale, but there are some on the website. If while you're on there, you're like, oh look, you can snag other things that you need. Stock up on other things while you're there, if you want. Oh, giveaway, yeah.
Oh yes.
Let's do a giveaway. Let's do two.
Let's do two.
Let's do
even better. All right.
Always fun. Let's see. The first prize giveaway today, two-parter. Okay. We have Cookie Countess. This cute little cookie. What else could it be? I see a cookie with a bite out of it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
What else could it be? This one is pretty specific, I think. But you guys are so good at thinking of other things. It's like it could be like a chunky Pac-Man, but it's a little.
Or maybe the moon coming up over like the top of a mountain.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I see.
The other part, food color marker. Fine point food color marker. These are great. I love this size. This is a nice one. I love the extra fine. A lily pad.
Nice.
You guys are so good at this game. Cheese wheel. Heck yeah. I love it. That's so cute. Yeah. Or anything with a bite taken out of it too. Yeah.
So what do you want your hashtag to be?
This could be crown. The little logo. Crown. So cookie cutter and food color marker. Cookie Countess. It is officially called Cookie Bite. But just enter hashtag crown and you could be the lucky new owner of this cutter and food color marker set. That's a nice cutter. This is sturdy. This is good. Nice thick walls. Has a little beveled edge. Very cute. The Cookie Countess.
All right, 6 of you are in.
And if you're on Instagram, jump over to Facebook.
And the Instagram link broke, so Instagram is not happening today.
Okay, I saw that little exclamation point, and I realized what that meant.
That's what it means. All right, 13 of you.
Lucky number.
All right.
And you know, Mr. John doesn't give you a lot of time. It's the part of the game.
Yeah, you guys got to get in. It's going down in 5, 4.
He's so fast.
3, 2, 1. Here you go.
Oh boy. Here it goes. Yay, Joanne.
There you go.
Hey, winner. Cookie cutter dinner. And I did realize I still need to send out the other Freebie Friday. So I'm sorry, or Freebie Mondays it is now. So we'll get them all sent out today. Okay, next. Congratulations to Joanne. This is our second prize.
Oh,
what?
Double prizes. All right.
Yeah. Were you prepared for this?
Yes.
I don't hear the giveaway, the little theme song music though.
I'm playing it. I hope everybody else hears it.
I can't hear it. No, but okay. Next prize is this cool little, what is it? Wavy little
frame.
Yeah, cute little frame. This is from Wildflower Cookie Cutters. So cute. And I have a sticker right here that just happens to go so well with it. It's just like the vibe of it. Look at this. We're just adding prizes. This cute little sticker that I happen to have. A little wildflower sticker and wildflower cutter. It will inspire your cookie design. Cute. So for this one, I mean, wildflower seems to be, that would be a good hashtag. Or do you already have a hashtag?
I already have a hashtag. It's up. Hashtag.
Oh, hello. I didn't notice.
It's that word right there.
It's that word that's already sitting on the screen. Frame. Hashtag frame. Not wildflower.
Yeah, there you go.
Cute. And the one that people are already entering. Okay. I am on top of it.
13, 14 in. All right.
No, not yet. You're crazy.
What? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
There's a little delay too. You know that, right?
Okay. Yes, I do. But once everybody's rolling, it's like they want to get it going too. Like, come on, let's go, Mr. John.
This is like bingo where they're like, next one, go.
I didn't get that one. Go. All right. All right. It's happening. It's happening, people.
What else? Okay, so what do you see in this one? This is this could be anything. That's the cool thing.
It could loaf of bread.
It could be 2 slices of bacon. That'd be cute, huh?
Or really chunky one bacon
slab of bacon. Yeah.
All right. A s'more.
This is such a great one. I feel like for a name. Oh, a s'more, like a big old fat s'more, because of the length of it. It's a good ratio for putting a name on. Huh? S'mores. That'd be so cute.
All right, we're gonna roll. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh. A serving tray.
Yeah.
Slowing down. Who was the winner? What if it was Joanne again? Paige! Paige, our lucky gal. Yay! I can't forget the little sticker with it. I hear the music now.
There you go.
It's very celebratory. And very game showy, which I like.
Yes. Yeah. Old school game showy. Yeah.
I need a really long microphone.
Yes. Gene Rayburn style.
Yeah. Look at this cool pen. I got this at CookieCon, and I have been using it all the time.
The original, what Bob Barker originally had one of the really long.
Yes. Yeah. Well, wasn't it Gene before Bob?
Not on Price is Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Bob?
But Gene was he did Match Game.
I know. I thought that was earlier though. But no, Bob was around forever.
Yeah.
All right, winners. We'll get those out to you. I know. We should hang out more, Paige. That's so fun. I love the giveaways. It's a great day. What a great way to start the week. Wait, what?
It's a movie with Vince Vaughn, and it's on Netflix. My parents were just talking to me about this.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so good. It's a movie, not a series.
Correct.
Cute. I did.
Which I'm kind of over so many series coming out. Like I don't want to sit through 7 seasons of something that's, an hour and a half long each and every week.
I feel like it's like I feel like those like miniseries or series have taken over movies,
Mhm.
but I feel like there's like a little bit of a swing now where I just want to watch a short little thing. Wraps up in a an hour and a half.
Well, even Harry Potter is going to get that elongated
Right.
treatment with the
Yeah.
HBO series. They just did announce the three kids that are going to be the new trio.
I'm writing down the name because that's whenever we like, what should we watch? I'm like, I don't know. And then we spend like an hour deciding what we want to watch instead of watching. So yay. Okay, we're gonna watch that.
So last week we did that with the kids. It was the four of us. Bailey was not here, but we kept going around like, what should we watch? What should we watch? And I thought that I was giving some great suggestions. You were too. And then we settled on Fred 3.
Camp
Has
Fred.
anyone seen Fred 3? Just putting it out there before saying anything about it.
Yeah, I can't believe that's what we landed on, but we laughed a lot. So yeah, me too. That's exactly, I thought, oh, I'll watch this show about I read this book years ago. I'll watch this show, Firefly Lane. And so I start watching it and I'm thinking, why is this movie so long? And I was enjoying it, but I was thinking, what time is it? It was 2 a.m. and I didn't even get all the way through it. And I just thought, okay, this wasn't a movie, Liz. Like, don't treat it like a movie. That's silly. Never
If
heard
you've
of it.
got
Yeah.
smaller kids, like our kids watched this movie when they were little, and we watched it with them. Wow, it makes Ernest Goes to Camp
Mm.
look like revolutionary. It looks like a Charlton Heston epic compared to this. Yeah.
It's very much Ernest Goes to Camp. Yeah. But even like skewed younger, but yeah, it was part of their childhood. That's why it was.
Yeah.
But
Think Meatballs, but without the class that Meatballs has.
I've never seen Meatballs, but that does not sound good.
Correct.
That does not sound like a glowing thing. Okay, one series that I did watch pretty recently because I was curious, and I don't know, I'm ashamed to say it, but no. I did watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I think is what it's called, because I was like, I am LDS, so I'm curious, what this is like, if this will be a good representation of my life. And I have to say, if this is what people think that the culture is like, it is not, because if there was an actual TV show that showed what actual, I don't know, what the majority of these women are like, what majority of Mormon wives are like, it would be not this show. I'm sure some of these women are lovely. I'm sure. But I don't think that it represents what reality is. And I guess that's the truth about all reality shows. Right.
Yeah, there's very little reality in reality TV.
Yeah. And this one follows that. But so I hope people don't get the impression that this is what it's like or what the majority of people are like in this community. Oh, it was pretty sad, pretty disappointing, a lot of things. So if you have any questions, go to a source that you know and trust, because whoa.
Luckily, we hung out with Joe and Sal, and they helped me to understand that not everyone from New Jersey is like Jersey Shore. So thank you for that.
Yeah. I just see a lot of people saying like, that's actually what it's like, and this is what they do, and this is how they are. And I'm thinking, no. Not that Mormon wives have a boring life. I'm just saying it wouldn't make for good TV. As far as that goes. So that's yeah. So if you have questions or thoughts about that, let me know. I will answer any questions. Yeah, totally. And I know a lot of people know that in theory, but I think a lot of people in this case, I just see a lot of comments on like Reddit where people go like, no, this is really what they're like, and this is really how they act, and this is really what they think. I just it's somewhat disappointing to me. So
Yeah. I watched the little preview
Mhm.
clip. It's like a minute and a half long, and I
Yeah.
noped out right then, right there. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, there's no way.
I haven't seen the second season, but I did watch the first season, and I was like just kind of horrified. a little horrified. Anyway,
Yeah.
anything else?
When are we going to watch that awful new Snow White movie?
I
That's
am
what
so
I'm waiting for.
curious. I'm so curious about that
The
because it has
worst, the
gotten
worst
really
rated
bad.
Disney movie ever. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are old enough to watch the classic Disney movies. Like, I'm not even talking about like The Parent Trap, which the original is far greater than the Lindsay Lohan version. I'm talking about like Gus, the mule that kicks field goals and stuff
Oh
with
wow.
Don Knotts. Oh yeah. Or like Computer Who Wore Tennis Shoes.
I've seen that
Like
one. That's cute.
they're cute movies, but when you watch them now, they're awful. They're
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
awful. So
Yeah.
I can't imagine this revisioned or live version of Snow White being as bad as some of these things.
Yeah.
So that yeah, I'm not quite sure what to expect there.
Yeah. I'm curious. I love this. I told
Yes.
my husband I loved Dark Crystal as a kid. So we went and bought it. And we couldn't make it through even 10 minutes. Yeah.
Watching stuff through adult eyes, you go, wow, that was hot
Yeah.
trash that I was watching back then.
But it's part of your childhood. So sometimes it's like, oh wow, this is taking me back. And sometimes you're like, I can't even watch it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've heard me
So
talk about
interesting.
Encino Man with the kids.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop. It's so cringy. I can't handle
I
it.
watched it last week while I was in my office working.
Did. Oh. Uh-uh.
Yeah, Denver's still horrified at twins. It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen Dark Crystal. I remembered loving it too. At least it made an impact. Like I remember so many of the visuals. So I would be curious too. Sandlot, that holds up totally. Something just don't.
Thank you, Liesl. You're my people.
The Last Unicorn. I don't think we've seen that one.
No, but I'll watch it. But you used to do like a thing for Dark Crystal, like the little.
What was their little look? So yeah, I would like look like a little gelfling or whatever they're called. They had this like the way they moved and their little faces were like really long. Please don't have that be the screenshot as like a video. You still do? Zoe, do you love it still?
Oh
It
man.
randomly picks some screenshot from the video as the sometimes.
But okay, I love the movie Weird Science, even though that is awful and it's just a stupid movie. It's a really stupid movie, but I still love it. Never ending story right there. Yeah. That's another one that's like kind of they can't all.
I still haven't seen these like for recently for decades and decades. So yeah, these would be ones that I'd be interested to see again.
I thought The Secret of Nim, watching that again, it was like, "Ugh, that's dark and awful." The what was a Disney one that was like that?
Oh, Black Cauldron.
Black Cauldron. Yeah. I remember the little dude's name, Gurgi, but I couldn't remember the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's the best. Weird Science is top notch. Oh man. You love Jim Henson puppets, and your other favorite growing up was Jim Henson is Labyrinth.
Mhm.
Yeah. I remember we watched the Muppet Show all the time. Yeah. There's a different kind of level of humor that I loved too.
But you got to have Falcor.
They're
Like
redoing
Falcor's
it?
got to be the same. He's got to be like OG Falcor and still like move the same way.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
always worry
Yeah.
when they redo things like that because part of that charm is that they didn't have all the special effects and stuff, and they really had to get creative and do things the hard way.
You know what's interesting?
Real Genius. Have I seen Real Genius? I don't remember that one.
I don't know if you have. You probably have not.
Yeah, I don't think.
But yeah, that's Val Kilmer's first movie.
Huh.
Yeah. And okay,
Yeah.
but in Star Wars, when they did the prequels in the late 90s, so they realized that because of the Jim Henson puppet of Yoda, his ears would shake and move weird, the tips of his ears.
Yeah.
So when they had him walking, they still kept that little shake in there and didn't remove it. Yeah.
They're going to screw up Never Ending Story so much. Yeah. There are things that you don't want to touch. Mel Brooks movies, you can't.
You can't recreate those.
No. You really? Really? You have some homework, Crystal. Legend.
Yes.
No, really.
Yeah.
I need to write these down. These are all
like this specific genre of like 80s movies too. These are all just awesome. These are great.
Yeah. Okay. Now we won't have any question. We'll be like, what movie are we watching? Instead of like deciding for an hour, we're just gonna go, here's the list. Pick one of those.
You can pick one. Okay. Yeah. I like it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's gloriously bad as well, huh? So you just need to go in knowing that. Be like, this is gonna be terrible and amazing.
I believe. Oh gosh, is it Legend or is it Labyrinth that has Jennifer Connelly's first role as well?
Labyrinth.
Is it Labyrinth? Okay.
I mean, I know she's in Labyrinth. Is she in Legend?
I was trying to think that it must be Labyrinth that I was thinking of.
Legend is Tom Cruise before Scientology got a hold of him. Oh, yours was 16 Candles. See, that one, I don't know. Mine was Pretty in Pink.
Oh.
Pretty in Pink and Can't Buy Me Love. Those were my go-to.
I still know like every line from 16 Candles.
I don't know 16 Candles. I've seen it a couple times, but it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't grab me like the other two. I don't know why. Probably because I didn't see it in the right time, right?
Totally.
80s dark fantasy. Totally. Yeah. That's a good name, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
there was another Disney movie that came out in the early 80s, and it was Something Wicked This Way Comes.
Yes.
That was incredible. That freaked me out when I was a kid.
And was it Watchers in the Woods or something? Or
Watcher in the Woods. That's right. That's the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and Breakfast Club. I love that one too. I did too. We just watched that one.
Yeah, Can't Buy Me Love is great. See, I think that's later. That's like I want to say that's 88, 87 or 88. Like everything that we're talking about is like 80 to 85.
Better Off Dead.
Oh my gosh, brilliant movie.
See, I'm not familiar with that one either.
John Cusack. He has the car.
Yes. Okay.
The cute French girl comes in. Yeah.
The skiing.
Yes.
Yeah.
This whole mountain's made out of snow.
Vincent Price Dracula movies. Oh boy, I have not seen those.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's me, Sarah.
That's what I was
thinking. I knew I recognized the name, but I couldn't picture. But yeah, thank you. That's it. Some kind of wonderful.
Oh. One that does that I did not like. In fact, I don't even know if it's John Hughes, but it's Brat Pack, and that's St. Elmo's Fire.
St. Elmo's Fire, yeah.
Can't stand that movie.
I feel like there's no story. It's just like sad, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, right now, graduated 81. Yeah, that one's a good one.
Yes. Dollars.
Okay, yeah. Now we definitely you hate.
Oh, thank you.
You and Liesl have this similar movie.
Yeah.
Movie history here. All right, I know we all got stuff to do. I bet this was good procrastinating with you guys though. It always is.
Always.
We'll be here. Oh, next Monday. Will we be here?
Yes, we're here next Monday. The following Monday,
Okay.
we're not here. In fact, that following Monday there will not be a live.
Are you sure?
Correct.
Because we'll be traveling.
Yes, and we actually that day we have a lot going on.
Okay.
That is Bailey's graduation day.
Okay. So we'll be here next week. We'll be here and you'll be here. Off to make your homework cookies. Yay. Can't wait to see. We should see quite a bit of homework next week with you guys doing homework right now. Yay. Excited. We'll see you next week and we hope you have a delicious day.